Hi everyone, you've found what to play next, where we bring you everything that is awesome. And I do mean awesome in gaming. We discovered this company back in the 90s, late 90s, where we played Longest Journey, the saga that is the journey of April Ryan, an art student, as she discovered magic in a very shamanistic way and crossed over into a world that had magic, a time stream that had magic, however you choose to see it. This is the next chapter. Even if you haven't played the first one, it does open as a brand new game. So what you're seeing is the other side of it. You play Zoe, who is a lady from South Africa, went to school for biotech. She's a little bit at a crossroads whether or not she wants to continue in that field. Her dad is in that field, and it's very hard to follow in your father's footsteps. So definite, 20-something crisis for her. But so this is from 2000. It was insane how we supported this. They had a Kickstarter. We loved them so much that we went in for it and so on. So she's discovering the scientific aspect of that, where the world of science is actually imposing into Arcadia. Let's see if our friend is home.
Alien the cat, Liv's store. She sells mobiles, robots, gadgets, and all kinds of semi-legal software.
Semi-legal. It appealed so much to pirates who were trying to establish certain things, like that you should be able to buy just one song and not a whole CD, that sort of thing, and set a precedent for that on the internet. So it was very important to people back in the day that they have those freedoms. They really fought for them the same way that stuff like marijuana is getting legalized and so on, where they felt it was a form of peaceful protest. So this is very popular from that era, and the graphics were just outstanding. So they
Liv's
knocked it out of the park.
workstation. No network in the world is safe when she gets wired.
Alright, so let's see where the hand is. Let's talk to Liv.
Liv?
What's up, sweetie?
Nothing much. I just stopped by to say hello.
She can't fix
I'll see you
Whistle.
later, okay?
Okay.
So my ex-boyfriend is a reporter, and my dad is involved with some government work, so we wound up breaking up. It's pretty obvious that there's something going on. They do a very, very dark foreshadowing that I'm going to wind up getting hurt badly from this. So my ex-boyfriend gets nabbed by the Eye. It's the surveillance sector of our government. And he asks me to go to his house and get his journal. So he's obviously in some sort of danger for something he's reporting on. We already knew that. We went to get some sort of package from a science station, and the lady was actually being apprehended by a terrorist organization? Thieves? We're not sure. So we went to his apartment, got nabbed by Eye. We're getting monitored now, and our friend Liv gave us some software to keep us kind of off the network. So this is our Watilla. It's like an orderly. Come here, sweetie. Let's see
Hi.
if we can plug you up.
Hello, Zoe.
Was that the only message from Reza you had for me?
What message, Zoe?
The message you played earlier. The one from Reza. Don't you remember?
No, I don't remember any message.
That's
the polygonals, they focused on skinning them to give them depth. So if you really stare, it's different, but you get so sucked in. That...
I'm sorry I haven't had time to play with you lately. I've had so much on my mind.
It's okay. I can wait until you have less on your mind. I like having you home again. I missed you when you were gone.
You mean when I was in Cape Town? You missed me?
Every day. I used to sit in the window and watch for you all day and all night.
You're breaking my heart, Wonkers. We need to find you a friend.
But you're my friend, Zoe. You're the only friend I need.
I'll talk to you later, Wonkers.
Okay, Zoe, I'll be here.
So I have nothing on my schedule. I have these Watilla parts, and I need to figure out, you know what, I should have tried to use them, probably. Let me pull my inventory. So we have Watilla parts. Let's see if we can use them with my mobile. Which is the only thing that I have. That's a no-go. I don't really have a workstation. I was hoping to be able to plug them into Wonkers. A little Watilla friend.
Lucia's brain and power source. Both completely busted.
They want to follow True Adventure form, and only lets you combine with other items in your inventory. So that's a little bit tough. It's actually, you don't get any sort of opportunity to use something on something else. The camera angle was interesting. They used a cinematic pan and pull, so that you're always zooming in on the main character. So that was a really neat function. I don't think I dead-ended. I'm gonna go try and use them on Liv. Since I couldn't use them, I thought I'd be able to pop out my Watilla's brains and put Reza's in. Incredible graphics. Really worked on expanding polygons, so they definitely contributed to gaming in general. Interesting premises. The shamanistic quality was definitely different. The fact that they headed straight towards South Africa was an interesting way to handle that as well. Really just pioneers. There we go.
Hey, Liv. I need some help.
Push the wrong button.
What? The spider fried Reza's Watilla, and I need to get it running again to find his notebook. I've removed some parts from it, and I think they're broken.
I'll take a look. Gimme. Okay, so I can't fix either of these. They're totally fried.
Do you have any replacement parts?
I have a power source here somewhere. Hold on.
Give me a whole Watilla, we'll bet it. Throw it on a TPS report. So yeah, the screens and so on, they were really speaking forward to
that should work just fine. But I don't have a processing crystal in stock, I'm afraid.
If you can't fix this one, then what about Lucia's memories?
The data's continuously backed up to a separate crystal. You can use any Watilla brain you want.
How about the Watillas you sell here? Don't they have brains?
They're shells, refurbished. I'm waiting for an order from Waticorp, but it's not due until next week. I'm sorry.
I have to go bust my Watilla.
I have to figure it out myself. Thanks so much, Liv.
The only thing that I don't like about adventure gaming popped up again in Ultima 7, so I guess it extends through to RPGs, is the flag process will occasionally get tangled. They like to use it because it's convenient, and it's the proverbial log across the road that stops you from continuing further. Now this design went out of its way not to do that by using things like iron gates that were very clearly impassable, but they definitely seem to view the step-by-step as puzzling your way through a map. And the story was buried in that. In this strange way where it's centered around social interactions. So that if you couldn't get your social interactions in the right way, and apparently talking to my Watilla is one of them, then it just didn't get done. So that's definitely different. It speaks to the fact that, you know, they have a king, and they have a different sort of setup that we do.
Welcome home, Zoe.
Grist and gossip is very important. You run into that with the English as well.
Hey, Wonkers, I need you to switch yourself off for me.
I need your brains.
Why?
Because I just need you to go to sleep for a bit.
All right, Zoe. Promise to wake me up later?
I promise.
Nighty-night.
Sorry. I'll put you back together once this is all over. I just need to twist the neck like that. Ouch.
So I have a Watilla brain and a
That's
Watilla
it.
crystal.
The processing crystal.
What else could I need in life? Alrighty, and off we go, back into the Great Wide Yonder, because why would we care if government surveillance is staking out my boyfriend's apartment when we have such a wonderful and idealistic reason to be going there? If there's one thing that governments love, it's idealism. Idealism is their watchword. It's not that they would enslave us all if it weren't for Second Amendment rights. I'm in the South, can you tell? They're fierce about their Second Amendment rights, it's hilarious. And that's, you know, they'll actually just tell you that's what it's for. It's for I think defending their property defense is the #1 way it gets raised, which is the most functional thing I've ever heard in my life. It allows you to function as a fully independent individual, so there's no violence implicit, only self-defense. Whether or not you agree with the culture, that's an incredibly intelligent way to portray the Second Amendment. And it was put there so that we could overthrow our government if they ever became a dictatorship like the one, that we seceded from. So, interesting stuff. So we've got some sort of something going on across the street.
I've removed Lucia's power source and brain. Nothing left but mechanical parts now.
Alright, well, we have new stuff, so obviously we're going to plug this puppy up and see how she rolls. Tell me a story, Lucia. What did you see? What did Rosa see?
Zoe, I had a dream about you. I had many dreams. I dreamed that you took my mind away.
You're okay now, Lucia.
I am? Oh, that's good. Where's Reza?
He'll be back soon, I'm sure.
Good. I miss Reza.
That's lovely. See that?
Lucia's back on her feet. I wish the same could be said for Wonka's.
Now they're sharing a brain. See, that's nice. Got a new Watilla battery. Fingers crossed Lucia's awake. I'll just need you to tell her the code word. She'll open Reza's secret safe. Okay, cool.
Lucia?
Yeah, Zoe?
Please let this work. I'll be here when you come back.
That's the password, Zoe. I guess you received the message. Don't worry, Reza's probably okay, but he needs you to do him a favor. He keeps a notepad in his safe. It contains information about the stories he's currently working on. It's encrypted, but Olivia should be able to decrypt it. Ask her to hold on to it, and don't let it fall into the wrong hands. If something bad has happened to him, the reason why is most likely in that notepad somewhere. In that case, make sure the truth gets out. Follow me, Zoe. I'll open a safe for you.
Given that they declassify records on a regular basis, sometimes the stupidest facts will cause a problem. But it's generally the case that someone is deployed or something of the sort that causes the issue.
I see the notepad.
We're going to make it seem
Reza's notepad. Locked and encrypted, of course. Olivia will know how to open it.
Media is hypothetically off. Oh, wow.
Hey, what are you doing here? Who are you? Don't.
So they got called off or something?
What just happened? Who were they?
You still need the notebook there, Pop-Tart, so let's bounce. We're gonna gut the Watilla.
Please switch yourself off, Lucia.
Okay, Zoe. Do you think I'll dream about Reza?
I think
Maybe.
you're a mechanism that's not capable of
Yes,
dreaming.
I'm sure you will.
Good.
Sorry, Lucia. This belongs to Wonka's. Reza's
How do you-
Watilla. Her name's Lucia.
Process of processor. Alrighty, let's rock and roll. So I guess save often. So yeah, mile a minute in a way, but they don't rely on tension. And the introduction of the mobile phone really did remove that. I don't even use one, and it's still like I'm very much aware of the fact that I can pop my backup on and call 911 or whatever. So yeah, still no. Anyways, if you want to play along, the link is in the description below. Really a great game, great series to get into. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be another installment after this, but there are 3 chapters in it, so you get to explore the whole world, which is awesome. There's a chapter prior, so that's awesome. I'm sure we'll go back and oh, hi, kitty kitty, and catch that. Link in the description below. Also down there, Gamer Grind, Gamer Coffee delivered to your door.
Didn't I see that same cat yesterday?
So if you want your logo put on merch, they will do that. They're a great co-op. If you want to pimp what to play next, we love having you guys along for the ride. So, liking, subscribing, commenting, totally free. Tell your friends, bring along for it. You know, if you want to send them a link because you want to play the game too, any of our games, those are in the description below and you can hit that share button. We do love it when you spread the word. So really appreciate that. We're totally fan-based. Love you guys. Stay safe. Game on. We'll see you in the next video.